Hello everyone, welcome to another Dad Jones yoga practice. Today I'm going to be showing another 30-minute flow practice. This is going to be looking at the hips and we're going to be incorporating a few hand balance postures as well. Now considering this is a 30-minute flow, I would suggest if you are not so much accomplished, let's say, or even so much familiar with a lot of the yoga poses, this practice is more of a intermediate style practice. So a relevant understanding of the yoga poses would certainly be a prerequisite, helpful to you. Okay, as with most of my classes, I have a couple of blocks available, so making sure that you have them at hand. We're going to get into practice pretty quickly today, so let's all come to stand. Make your way to the top of the mat. We're going to start with a couple of rounds of Sun Salutation A. I would like all of us just to find or notice the weight through both feet. Bring the feet roughly hip width distance. Have a gentle bend in the knees. Take your gaze to the horizon line. Close down your eyes. And see if you can now start to balance the weight over the centre of the feet. So finding your centre of mass. Feel free to make any slight adjustments with the placement of your feet. And essentially what you're looking to achieve here is more so stacking the head over the ribs, the rib cage over the pelvis, and then the pelvis over the centre of the feet. Take a slow inhalation through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhalation in through the nose. Breathe into the sides of your ribs. Exhalation out through the mouth. Okay, gently blink open the eyes. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, gently folding forward, hands to the floor. Feel free to bring a soft bend into the knees, just allowing that little bit of freedom here in your lower back. Palms to lower legs, inhalation, half lift. Seeing that I'm lengthening at the back of the neck here, so a bit of a double chin. Draw the shoulders back a bit and up, so you get a bit of space in the chest. Palms to the floor, step it back to plank pose. Lower down onto the knees, inhale. On your exhale, lower the body to the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Engage actively through your gluteus muscles, glute max. Inhalation lift the chest, cobra pose. And see if you can access more of a stretch through the front body here. If you're feeling any compression, any pinching in the back, regress, come a bit lower towards the floor. Tuck the toes, sit onto the heels, energize the arms as you look forward, elevate the shoulder, gently turn the creases of the elbow pits up, lift the hips, downward facing. 3 breaths. Feel free at this early stages to bring a little bit of movement into your legs, just shifting the weight into each heel. Inhalation into side body. Exhalation out. Let's have one more breath here. Inhalation into the sides of your ribs. Exhalation out. Gaze into the hands, breathe in. Exhale, walk to the top. Inhalation, half lift, flatten the back, long at the back of the neck. Exhale, fold over your legs. Push the feet into the mat. Inhale, standing up, rise the arms. Exhale, hands together, chest center. Okay, same sequence. Inhale, rise the arms. Engaging at the buttocks, gently pushing hip forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhalation, half lift. Plank pose, step back. Option again to lower onto the knees. You may feel ready to do without. On your next exhale, lower to the floor. Active through the glutes, shoulders roll back. Inhalation, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, sitting onto the heels, energizing the arms, lift the knees, push back through the hips, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhalation, breathe into side body. Exhaling. Good, one more breath here. Inhalation to side ribs. Exhale. Okay, gaze to the hands. Inhale, rise right foot up. Good, lift high on that left heel. On the exhale, thigh into body, shoulders over wrists, step between the hands. Left foot forward. Inhalation, flatten your back, half lift. Exhalation, fold forward. Take your time, inhalation, slowly rising all the way up. As you start to back bend, activate the bum, the glutes, push the hip forward. As you exhale, hands together, chest center. Same sequence everyone. Inhalation, rise the arms. Exhalation, folding forward. Inhalation, half lift, long at the spine. Plank pose, step back, breathe in. Exhale to the mat. Activate the glutes, shoulders roll back. Inhalation, cobra pose. Exhalation, this time pushing it all the way back and up. Downward facing dog. Okay, find the external rotation through the shoulders. So I'm turning my elbow pits forward and slightly up. Notice that space that you create in your shoulder. 2 more breaths. Inhalation, side ribs. Exhalation out. Inhalation, side ribs. Exhalation out. Okay, left leg goes high. Inhale. Exhale, thigh into body, shoulders over hands. Step between the hands. Right foot forward. Inhalation, half lift. Exhalation, fold over the legs. Take your time, inhalation, slowly rising. High, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together, chest center. Eyes are soft, breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, inhale, rising the arms up. Exhale, folding it forward. Inhalation, half lift. Plank pose, step back. Let's lower down onto the knees. Have the knees below the hips here. Just start to create gentle circles around your wrists. Not too large, just nice and small to start. Pay particular attention to as you lean into your knuckles, your fingertips, that you slow the pace of the rotation down. So slowing it down. And just kind of getting the wrist used to weight bearing in multiple different ranges and angles. Reverse the direction, go the other way. And again, you'll notice me kind of slowing the pace of the rotation down as I lean into my fingers and my knuckles. Good, and if you are feeling any kind of strain or pain as you do kind of increase the angle of the rotation, then just reduce it. Just kind of be respectful of your limitation in your wrist range. Okay, back to center. Turn one hand, or the fingers of one hand back. So you'll feel the stretch here in the flexors of the forearm, the back of the forearm. Push through the spine, round your back. If this feels quite comfortable for you to manage, repeat that for both hands. Alternatively, like you can just do one hand at a time. You have a few breaths, release, and then switch to the other hand. Good. For those out there who would like a little more here, gently sit the bum back. You can see that I'm still pushing the heel of the hand through the mat or into the mat. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one hand at a time, wherever you are with this. Find a fist for one hand and just do a few rotations of that fist. Good, release, change. Find a fist with the other hand, and again, just a few rotations with that fist. Circulate both ways. Okay, release the hand down. Take the knees back a little bit now, so they're just behind the hip. Lean into your hands, grip your fingers, breathe in. Shrug your shoulders down, turn the biceps forward, exhale, come down to the floor. Okay, with your right arm, come out to a 90 degree. Elbow a little bit higher than the shoulder. Turn the head to the left, rest the head down. Step your left foot over your right leg. Now I'm using this left hand, this is placed by the chest. I'm just pushing into the floor just to increase the stretch. I would like more of a stretch here. So you can use that left hand as more of a guide. Option to push stronger if you want more of a stretch. Push less if you want less of a stretch. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Really good, everyone. Finish your next breath, inhaling and exhaling. That's a good one, huh? Roll back onto the belly. Switch the arms, so left elbow to a 90 degree. Again, this is important. Elbow a little bit higher than the shoulder. Turn the head to the right. Step your right foot over your left leg. Good. And again, using this right hand as a guide, either pushing more or less, depending on what type of intensity of stretch you're seeking. Breathing in and breathing out. Four to 5 breaths here. Okay, nice and easy. As you finish the next exhale, slowly roll back onto the belly. Take the hands out a bit wider now, come up onto the fingertips, activate your glutes, press the hip into the floor. Roll your shoulders back, inhale. More of a king cobra here, lift the chest. See if you can get that stretch into front body. Same as I mentioned before, if you're feeling that pinch in your lower back, come closer to the mat. Good, release, child's pose, sit onto the feet, tucking the toes, breathe in. Energize the arms, exhale, lift the knees, push back, downward facing. Inhale, rise the right foot up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, lightly touch. Inhale, down dog split, rise the right leg back up. Once again, exhale, knee to right elbow, tap. Inhale, back up. Exhale, this time thigh into chest, step the foot between the hands. Lower down onto the knee and tuck the toes. Engage rear glute, move the hip forward, inhale, rise the arms up, kneeling lunge, breathing in. Option to look up, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay, bring the hip back, stack your hip over the rear knee. Gaze directly forward, inhale, out through the mouth, breathe out. Palms together. As you finish, exhale, twist to your right. Hook the elbow on the outer thigh. I'm pushing this leg into the elbow, at the same time just gently pressing back against the outer thigh. Good. Breathe into right shoulder, left ribs. Exhale if you have the space, gently rotate. Good. One more time. Inhalation, right shoulder, left ribs. Exhalation, if there's a bit more space, rotate. Good, really good. Look down, palms together. Inhale, kneeling lunge again, rise the arms. Exhale, plank pose, lower to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Active bum, roll shoulders back, inhale, cobra pose. Those who want a little more here, option to lift for up dog. Push back, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose, side ribs inflate. Breathing out. Good. Inhale, this time rise left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Lightly tap. Inhale, back up. Even push if you can through both arms. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Good, everyone. This time exhale, thigh into chest. Gracefully step between the hands. Okay, lower onto the knee. We start with the knee below the hip. Engage right glute. Move hip forward, inhale, rise the arms. And again, you just explore in your own hip here. Those out there might want a bit more. You move the hip forward. You might find just that sweet spot that you're happy to work on. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, we're going to move into our twist. Bring the hip back, stack it over that rear knee. Inhale, gazing directly forward. Exhale through the mouth. Palms together. Finishing exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, breathe into right ribs, left shoulder. Exhale, gently rotate. Nice. Pushing the front leg into the elbow and pushing the elbow back against the leg. Inhalation, right ribs, left shoulder. Exhalation, rotate. Really great work, everyone. Looking down, inhale, release the twist back into kneeling lunge, reaching tall through the fingers. As the exhale comes in, frame the foot, step it to plank, still exhaling if you can, lower to the floor, 3, hug elbows in, 2, and 1. Shoulders roll back. Inhalation, either cobra, perhaps lifting knees and hips for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Gaze to the hands, bend at the knees, inhale. On the exhale, step, walk. Some of you might want to play around with a jump. Landing to the top, inhalation, half lift. Fold over the legs, exhale. Good, feet pushing down. Inhale, standing tall. Engage the bum at the top. Gentle back bend here. Exhale, hands together, chest center. Rise the arms up. Take hold of your right wrist with the index finger and thumb of the left hand. So taking the right wrist. Pull right hand up. Gently side bend to the left and rotate a little bit to your right. So we gaze underneath right armpit. You feel a little bit of a twist in the spine. Enjoy that stretch through right side. Good. Pull your body weight back up. Switch the grip. Take hold of your left wrist. Pull that left arm up. Inhale, left ribs. Exhale, side bend to the right. Good. Rotate a little bit to the left. Look underneath left armpit. Inhale, left ribs. Exhale if you have a bit more. Side bend slightly more. Good. Pull your body weight back up. Release the wrist. Extend through fingers. Breathe in. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhalation, half lift. Good, everyone. Palms down. Plank pose. Good, active, hollow body. If you notice my plank here, I'm pushing away from the floor. Okay, hold it in your hollow body plank. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Place the right foot on top. I'm still trying to keep roughly even weight in the hands if I can. Try to lift the hip up. You'll feel it in left side body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe as comfortably as you can here. It's not an easy one to breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. I'm always trying to inhale through the nose, everyone. Okay, nice and slow, come back onto the toes, plank posture. Take it slow, come onto outer right foot. Left foot on top, keep roughly even weight in the hands, shoulders over wrists, stay for 3. Good, lift that bottom hip, 2. And 1, back onto the tucked toes, hollow body plank, inhale. Exhale, lower to the floor. Good, shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, find the even push through both arms. Inhale, rise left leg up. Good, this time exhale, left knee, left tricep. Tap. If you can lift a bit higher, have a go. Inhale, left leg up. Repeat one more time. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Lift higher if possible. Inhale, back up. Good, next exhale, thigh into body. Step between the hands. Lower onto the knee. This time round, bring the back foot in and take the front foot a little further out to the left. Good, now with the back of the left hand placed to the inner thigh. Push the inner thigh against the hand and push the hand back against the inner thigh. You're going to bring your right palms together, move the hip forward so you get stretch in this rear inner thigh as well. Breathe in, out through the mouth. As you finish, exhale, take the right arm back. Look to the rear hand. Good, option to bring the hip further forward. Keep that resistance through the front leg and front hand. Okay, gaze to the front, right hand comes back to center. Readjust that back foot. Right hand goes down. Turn the fingers out to the side. Push through right palm. Turn the crease of the elbow forward. And see if you can kind of avoid doing this. So we're going to try and roll the shoulder into the body. So this will kind of create a bit of a pull action through that right shoulder. Aiming to kind of engage the lat on this right side. So keep that pull and shrug the shoulder into the body. Start to lift the back knee. Good. Press through the ball of the big toe and the front foot. As I look down the inside edge of the arm, inhale. With the left thumb placed on your chest. And as you exhale, take the left elbow up. So you're rotating from the thoracic first. And then extend the arm. And the final part of this twist is then to look up. Good. Maintain. 3, 2, and 1. Gaze back to the floor. Pivot all 10 toes to the left. Come onto the outer edge of that back foot. Still looking down the inside edge of the arm. Mandala pose, those that know it. Good. Bring the left hand onto the hip. Lower the hip to the floor. Look back. Good. Do that one more time. Lift up as you look down. Lower the hip as you look to the back of the mat. Really good, everyone. Lift the hip, look down. Good. Option to remain where you are. Some of you might want to play around here with finding that side plank. Still see if you can find that pull action in the grounded arm and shoulder. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Left hand to the floor, breathe in. Exhale to the mat. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. Option for child's pose, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rise right foot up. Exhale, right knee up, tricep. Lift higher if you can. Inhale, back up. Repeat, exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale, back up. Good, third time, exhale, thigh into chest. Step between the hands. Good, lower onto the back knee. We bring the back foot in, take the front foot wider. Right, back of the right hand to the inner thigh, palms together, move the hip forward, inhale. Exhale fully. As you finish, exhale, twist. Left hand goes back. Stay 3. If it's too much for a strain to look back, just look out to the left. 2 and 1. Release the twist, gazing back to the front. Readjust that back foot. Left hand comes to the floor. Okay, take fingers out to a 45. Some might want to play with a 90. Good, and push down through this left arm. Look down the inside edge of the arm. Turn the bicep forward, shrug the shoulder into the body. Lift the back knee. Good. Feel that pull action of the shoulder blade pulling into the rib cage. Good. Right thumb onto the sternum. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take right elbow up. So rotating from thoracic spine again. and then extend the elbow. Final option, look up to the hand. Stay through. 2, and 1. Gaze back to the floor. Good, stay strong through this left arm. Pivot all 10 toes to the right. Good. Top hand comes to the hip, looking down. Lower the hip to the floor, look to the back of the mat. Lift the hip up. Good. One more time. Lower the hip down, look back. Lift the hip up, looking down. Okay, option to play here. Stay here if you wish. Really try to lift those hips away from the floor. Those that want to have a play here, see if you can take it back into side plank. I'm still trying to contain this left shoulder by pulling the shoulder into the body. Stay through. 2. Break the pose. 1. Wherever you are. Plank pose. Breathe in with a smile. Exhale, lower to the floor. Very nice, everyone. Inhalation, lift the chest. Your back bend, either cobra, perhaps into up dog. Okay, sitting it back, either child's pose for a moment or downward facing dog. Good, everyone. Walk the hands back to the feet. Soft bend in the knees. Take opposite elbows. Hang your spine. Gently rock your body from side to side. Okay, hands come to the floor, setting up for crow pose. And see how low you can bring your body in between the legs here. This is really going to put you into a good position when you start to balance on the hands. Turn the fingers slightly out. This allows the elbows to pull in. Good. Have the gaze just forward of the fingers. Try to focus at that fixed point and do not change your gaze. Hug the legs against the arms. Some of you might notice this or are familiar with this option. If you're still working on your crow, this is where I would suggest to go to first. If you're quite comfortable in the crow pose, some of you might want to play around with the knees at the centre, at the back of the arm. Keep that same fixed gaze. Lean forward, bring the elbows over the wrists. Notice me now grip into my fingertips. Keep leaning, keep gripping the fingertips. Lift one foot. Option to then have a play and lifting both. See if you can stay for 3. 2. And gracefully on the 1, release the crow. Set the feet down. Whew. Okay, breathing in and breathing out. There's a nice little movement flow there for you, everyone. We're going to conclude the practice today with just more of a down regulating posture. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Take the knees out wide. If you find that the lower back leans back, take the feet further forward. Collect your toes. Inhale, gently bring the chest forward. Using the exhalation, fold towards the feet. So I'm not over using strength here. I don't want to be pulling on my feet. This is my intent anyway for today. More so tune into your breathing. Allow the exhalation to dictate where the spine and the upper body goes. Once you feel like there's kind of no more movement to be accessed, you can just bring the chin to the chest, close down the eyes. Breathe into your mid and side back body. Nice and easy. Inhalation, slowly lift away from the fold. Coming into a meditative seat of your choice, I'm going to take Sukhasana, closing down the eyes, resting the hands comfortably on the knees. just like you to remain in this seated meditation with the eyes closed and until you start to feel that the heart rate starts to regulate, moderate pace, and even your breathing tonality is quite calm and regular. And again, spend as long as you need to find this calmness. Acknowledging the inhalation, draw in, and the exhalation, draw out. I'm going to conclude today's practice from here, everyone. Namaste. Thank you very much for attending and supporting Dav Jones Yoga. I really appreciate you sharing your energies, your practice, and your spirit with me. Tune in next Friday where I'll again be sharing another 30-minute flow.